There are a couple of things I wanted to say about People's Reform Party and its leadership. Number one, I think all of you will have noticed that this program started on time.
Yes.
It started on time. And I think that speaks to the leadership of the Honorable James Donald, Hewabi Maso, and Secretary Tamutai. One of the things I really like about this group of leaders is that they start things on time. And so I just wanted to say that at the start. The second thing I want to say is that in PNG politics, it's really hard for people who are in positions of leadership to hand over to someone else. You miss a holim na, you miss a fight longem na, you miss a wogemo kiliman longemo, ba you miss tabigo na inday lobo position niya. So it really humbled me, as the Honorable James Donald said. This discussion took place 6 months ago, but it took me 6 months to make the decision. And himself and Hewabi Maso are exemplary leaders. They are the kind of leaders that will acknowledge that they still need to learn. Me too, me no sabe logara something. But you know, when other leaders come to you and they say to you, look, big lineup, you make more sense. It touches something inside you. So for me to be here, it's a real privilege to work with leaders like that. Even also in Kerenga Kwa Ibla Luke Mem Sinan Stab. Willie Hagahuno Sinan Stab. It's almost significant in many ways. My first working life was in the Western Province, amongst the Yongom, Awin people, and the Faiwal people. So, all get a passing Blomilo walk, Sabe Blomilo walk, and me line in the Western Province. So, I was very fortunate that way. You know, in my school life, me ex ayurai, I'm member of Lokainantu, I'm Sina Mistabia, so me school lo have longem na mi kam. The Honorable Kerenga Kwa, I'm one blood best friend lo se Michael Somare, I'm Stabon mi blaya. Lawyer lo se Michael Somare. Man I'm sa holy pass na ubad one them. This la room you mistabia, I'm Somare room. Yeah. So in a lot of ways, these leaders that are seated at this table, you got plenty connection where time you look long it kind of fits that we are here together, and we share the same concerns, we share the same fight, we worry about the same things. So let me acknowledge him all that I can, but especially the Honorable James Donald. One of the reasons why the People's Reform Party was an excellent fit for me is that I am definitely leaving in 2032. I don't want to run another election. 2027 is my last one. So for me to join this team, and if we can bring in some more new leaders, and then when I leave, I'm all can ready now. We can hand over along. In fact, even in ECP, the young leaders who are going to replace me when I leave, one blah blah, I'm start this room. We start preparing finish. I'm getting the next generation ready for when I go. Because this is what I learned working for Oktedi, especially BHP. And something me line him emotion. You must over the time ready next generation. Senisim you. You don't have stop over the time. So I just wanted to say that out the front. In terms of policies, we have a website. Maybe I'm making this to talk now. I think all Papua New Guineans are tired of the way our country has been run. So if you are tired of the way that our country has been run, then I'm saying to you that it's not just PRP. Mipla tripla sidonia, bratablo mipla staff, Kerenga Kwa wanten team blongem, Honorable Willie Hagahuno is staff, Dr. Lino wanten team blongem, the Honorable Brian Kramer. In fact, I just want to say this for the record. When the Honorable Brian Kramer heard that I was going to quit and leave politics, he said this to me. He said, you came and gave hope to the people of Papua New Guinea, and after giving them hope, you are just going to get up and leave? That was what Kramer said to me. So Kramer also was one of those that was involved in helping to change my mind. So Mibla kamna, Mibla ba stablo, handle, but we are definitely going to do things differently. Papua New Guinea is like a sick patient that's in the hospital. Now, the last person that used these very words that I'm using now is the late Semekere Morauta.
Correct.
He used the same words. Papua New Guinea is a sick patient in the hospital. Now, he said this around the time when he became Prime Minister, almost 25 years ago. And he also said, a sick patient needs bitter medicine. Time you sick, the way doctor and treating you, I mean, loli na sugar want them you, and by giving you hard medicine. We already know that crime in our country is out of control. Corruption is out of control. Our young people don't have prospects of employment. You sabe too also, Dinao Blue country and we got 65 billion over now. Now that's just the debt that's on the books. There's a lot of Dinao is start off the books, only not talking about. Someone needs to come, diagnose the patient correctly, look him straight, when I'm sick, no patient, not give him straight this lamarasin blame. Someone needs to do that. All these political parties are telling you the sweet things that you want to hear. Now all talk, nice plus sweet plus something to you, but the reality around the country is not what they are saying. One of the things that this party is going to do with our coalition friends, some seated at this table, is that we are going to be honest with you. The road to ruin is lined with sugar, cakes, and lollies. And that's the road we are on now.
Correct.
And someone needs to tell you the hard things that you don't want to hear. And that's what this team is going to do. We are also going to ensure that things are done fairly. I'm going to share, we are going to share online. We have an online portal. So if there is something we talk about long and start online. Our membership will be online. So when you have no Papua New Guinea, you start. You have to get online. Pani land that talk you say, oh, me Papua New Guinea or man start place na bus na. You mean we have to work with that? I'm saying no. The whole world is moving towards a digital economy. This is not about to reform the country. It's not just about making Western Province better or Chimbu better or Eastern Highlands or ECPCO. It's about giving the opportunity so everybody can get better at the same level.
Same speed.
In Papua New Guinea, you'll find that there's 6 or 7 provinces that actually get the cream of what is being produced in this country.
That's right.
While the other 15 are actually poor relatives in this country. That needs to change. The injustice is not brought by people from outside the country. The injustice is being perpetuated by some Papua New Guineans on other Papua New Guineans. And that needs to stop. The vision that our founding fathers had was for equal opportunity for all Papua New Guineans. In the last 6 or 7 years, there was no equal opportunity. Some platasol sit down na kai good stuff while the rest were hungry. That needs to change. Passing no dinaw na put him heavy go to future generation. That needs to change. And all of this you by finding inside the policy mi blaga. Policy blomi bla, I mean behind him straight. 5 pla preamble of constitution. The 5 national goals and directive principles are reflected in our party's policies. After this, we will go online and we will share the website. Now, you go on and look him. Read him. Give us feedback. If you think our policy is not in line with the way that you know all people below you feel him also, we will give you an opportunity to take part in the policy debate. Why we are going online is that we want to be fully transparent. Miplano, People's Reform Party, Miplano na talk. oh, we want transparency and good government, and inside our party, there is no transparency and good government. We play by start inside the party, not go out.
Very good.
We want to change the way the country does its business. Plenty time you play electing old man, Mary, only go inside the parliament, you lose control of them. Only go inside come up member, they are no longer answerable to you. But you wait in the next election, in the People's Reform Party, you have an online platform. It's already developed. We will launch it immediately after this. I will give access to everybody. You can go online. Now you like me plus anything, something. You become a member of our party, and you tell us how you want your party run. You tell us how you want your country to run. We will give you access to your party, to your members of parliament. You know, not more, we're passing, we elect him a member, and only come up, one exclusive group. Now, lose in the people. We want to be different. And all of this is online. Right after this, me by post, and the application is already there, and Honorable Donald by post, Honorable Maso Hewabi by post, Honorable Tamutai Mipla by put him out. Now, you can come on. This is how we are going to give you control of your own country through your leaders.
Yeah.
Suppose you feel also you know that control of leader you where you marking them come inside the parliament. Well, I'm telling you that the People's Reform Party is going to change that. We will give you control. We will give you access. Because at the end of the day, we work for you. We are supposed to work for you. Whenever there's a bill that's coming up to be voted on, I put in platform. When I share it, you will see that it has the opportunity for you to have an input into us voting on the floor. That's the sort of access that we want to give to the ordinary people of Papua New Guinea. We want to empower you, not just in the economy, but also in politics. You must have control. Our reforms, if you see them here, let me just read him. Sampla desna bamipla hand him, give him copy lo ibla line lo media na. Yupla look long all core values lo mibla. Number one is meritocracy. We want to reward the ability, competence, character, leadership, and opportunities. And this will not be determined by one-uptism. It will not be for political patronage. It's not passing where Hamas la company now is a kissing contract no government na behind also financing can government yeah. Mipla by stopping. A lot of these government contracts are going around, they are funding tribal fights, and those monies are also funding the politics where people are looking more politicians pass and stuff now. We will change that. We will do things openly, and there will be no patronage for anyone.
No.
There will be equal opportunity for everybody based on their skill, their integrity, and their performance. Pragmatism. We are not going to tell you about some unrealistic dream in the sky. Mipla by talking you straight, na mipla by focus on realistic something, na on workable solutions. Honesty. Truth and transparency are non-negotiable. Mipla by look in such a way that we will give you access into the entire operations of government. Whether it's a contract, how will awarding contract, or whether there's something here, we want it opened up for you to see. No, but there's something more working on height and by stop. It has to stop. We have suffered for 50 years because all of these things are done in secret. We will remove this veil where sa karmabim or something also working law. Secrecy, diligence. There'll be hard work, discipline, and commitment to results. We want to work for results, not promises. Results. Maswara and enough. Now, no self-interest, we want to make sure that this talk promise all the time you are making. Lo give him equal opportunity, all that a man many beginning inside the country, and we want that to actually happen through the reforms that we are going to bring. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. Mipla need lo recognizing this la differences namel ogra tribes lo mipla. Na give him equal opportunity lo ogra tribes lo mipla. You know 1-1-2-2 ta sol by. You got looks away all ogra narble no got. We recognize it as a strength. We want to embrace it, and we want to make sure that it gets recognition. The last one is perseverance. Reform, you know, one bla easy plus something, and one bla hap plus something. But the reform is like building tracks for a train. If we are given the opportunity with our friends and partners, we are going to build the tracks for the train. So train and you don't have, and by arrive one destination. One of the failures that we see in the way that our country is being run is that in the first 12 months, nobody lays tracks. You miss a gas fire, and 6-7 years later, we are still gas firing. We haven't built the train tracks. Suppose you put in track, you go down, Ogaramamba, burying this track. If you don't build tracks in the first 12 months, you may by follows, and now you may follows not there. So that's one of the things we are going to do. We know that change is going to take 6, 7, or 8 years for us to see the results. But we also know that in order to get those results, you need to lay the tracks in the first 12 months. Any government that is unable to lay tracks in the first 2 to 3 years is going to fail, as we have seen already.
Correct.
Because all by gas fire, now continue to gas fire. And meanwhile, they tell us they need 13 years to do this. Mipla, promise Mipla and Morse, we are going to lay the tracks in the first 12 months. Now, it might not happen if there is no vote of no confidence. Am I right? We are going to target the 2027 elections, and we are going to ask all Papua New Guineans to come on board. If you feel that you've been marginalized, if you feel that there's no hope for your children, if you feel that you need real change, then that's what we are offering you. But we are also telling you that that change comes at a price.
Yes.
Not going to be easy. Because some people have taken the easy road, and that easy road has led us here. Now, someone else needs to take the hard road. And we are telling you that we are the ones that are going to take the hard road. And you have to come on that journey with us. But what we are also promising you is that everything we do from here on will be open to scrutiny, your scrutiny. That's what we are offering you. So with that, Mito, thank you again, Loyupla. Policy, now something I'm planning to mass. Some you can look in start. Hard reset and stop here. We are still pushing for a hard reset. You know, Gaman, Lilik, Loli, Sugar reset, no, true reset. I'm start. You will be given this document if you need to print from it. You'll be given this.
Soft copies.
It's also going to go online. And then after this, after the end of these formalities, Mipla by put him online, so you pla like come up member, you can join. Plan the line to contributing money, and all right, Mipla straight him all accounting, all kind of something past them, so that you can go online and transfer the money online, and you go straight. You will be able to look at the money going into the account. You will be able to look at how this party is spending your money. No, kasani bahay. One and something employ you. Mipla by make so and you look it. You must sabe. Now you must see got neck inside lo desla something. No ka won't sandi bahait. That is what we are offering you from this party. So with that, thank you for all of you for turning up. Me by stop lo here nongo to napla leaders ikat sampla tok na nongo you like at sampla asking. Thank you very much and God bless.